This is Elizabeth Joyce, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm really happy to have you here. It's Embracing Spiritual Frontiers, which offers a reach into the deepest part of your being to see what messages are hiding there and want to be expressed so that you can find out what your inner self is communicating to your physical self. So let's get started. This reading is for Gemini between May 1st and May 15th, 2024. And I start with the Thoth deck, the Crowley deck. All of my decks are listed underneath in the information area for you to learn about. May I please have guidance for Gemini between the dates of May 1st and May 15th, 2024. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Let's look at the cut. And this is the main focus of what's going on here. You have the Princess of Cups first, and that always is the emotional card. So you've been emotional about something that you want to get resolved. Then you have the Prince of Swords, which is some kind of an official, and it could be a letter from the IRS. It could be any kind of a letter from a corporation. It could be trying to get a credit card. It's a decision card, and it has to do with something official. It even could be a policeman or a lawyer. And then we have the Emperor card is your third card. That always is an official, a high-ranking person. It can be a boss, it can be a father, it can be a judge. Let's see what they have to say to Gemini today. The first part of this layout is the focus for May. And you have 3 cards. Then we have the outcome, and then we have the obstacle, and then we have the psychological, and then we have the karma. Looks like there's going to be some changes for you for the month of May. The first card in your immediate presence is completions, the Four of Wands. It's the end of a situation. Something you've been waiting for has been completed. And then you have the Eight of Discs, which is careful management. You've got to have careful management with how you handle whatever's been completed, because some kind of responsibility has been given to you. And then you have the Three of Cups, which is a gathering of people and always a party. So looks like you're going to be happy about what you've completed. You're just being warned by Spirit to be careful, to take care of your money, and to be careful how you handle the situation. Then we have the outcome. And the outcome is the Six of Discs, which is a good card, touched with the Fool, the Six of Discs and the Fool. And that's always a small amount of money that comes to you from out of left field. Now, that could be a lottery win, or that could be some kind of a check coming to you for some reason that you either forgot about or are not aware of. And then you have the Four of Cups, which is the home. So this could mean that you're going to spend a little money to redecorate the home or to upgrade the home in some way. And landscaping is also considered redecorating. So it could be that. Here's the obstacle. The obstacle is the Queen of Wands. And you don't want her to be your obstacle. So it looks like there's a woman in the way that is trying to take away what you gain, and she also is giving you burdens. So somebody could have started some kind of a legal process against you because of this outcome, or just could be feeling left out and angry that she didn't get what she wanted. Then we go down to the psychological. And the princess, all princesses are information. And this one is potential because it's the Queen of Discs. And the Queen of Discs means that there's a possibility for you to do something nice with what you've completed. And then you have Lust, which is a major arcana, and it's power enjoyed. And then you have the Eight of Wands, which is swiftly. It's also good communication. So what you have, even though you have this angry woman over here, you have the potential for greatness and good communication. That's wonderful, very positive. As you go to the karma, you have the Three of Discs, which is works begun. So you've already begun a new project, probably during April when we had all that powerful energy. And then you have the Eight of Cups, which is travel, but it also can be a little bit of sadness. Eight of Cups is always melancholy, but it's travel. And then you have the Lovers, which is a very good card. It's a decision card. So you may be very thankful for what's happened and feel a lot of gratitude. Now you have to make some important decisions as you manage everything and move ahead. So you have the Lovers, the Four of Wands is completions, and the Four of Cups is the home and warmth and love. So for the most part, the people around you, your family and your friends, are very happy with what's happened to you. You just are warned about this Queen of Wands and her not enough and burdens. Remember that. And that will be good if you're aware of that. Now let's go to the next deck, which will give you the spiritual answers. And for you, Gemini, since you're an air sign, I'm going to be using the French deck, the art deck. It's beautiful. And it's kind of a new tarot, but I like it a lot. So let's see what your art French people have to say. May we? The first card is the Five of Cups. You're coming out of sadness. You're coming out of a loss. Something was lost or taken from you. Maybe somebody passed away. And you're very sad about it, but you're coming out of it because it's the first card. Then you have the Seven of Wands. You've plunged yourself into work and you are doing something new that you're struggling with and working hard with, and it will pay off. So good for you, Gemini. That's a good way to come out of sadness, to get busy with work. And then you have the Ten of Discs, which is money, and it's family money, it's generation money. It's showing you how successful you're going to be in the next 7 years with your new quest. So that's good. You're being told that it will be successful, and you're also being praised that you have the courage to keep moving after sadness. So the focus is the first card. And then you have 4 cards. And that's the mundane part of the reading. And then you have 4 more cards, which is the spiritual part of the reading. The other side speaking to you. Very interesting. Your focus is the Queen of Discs. That's what you're walking into. That's what you're becoming. You're becoming responsible. You can take care of yourself and you can handle your money. And you're very wise and careful. And that's wonderful. Now we have what concerns you. And what concerns you is the Tower. My goodness. So you really have been through a lot, Gemini. You've been through destruction and ruin. And now you're going to start to build back again. The second card is the Lovers. And the Lovers, again, is a decision card. You had that last time. And this is, one is your motivation. And your motivation is to be careful to love, do things in a loving way, and to move forward with that energy. Excellent, excellent. Then you have, what do you have to overcome, or what can you learn? And it's the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is a karma card. And the Six of Cups tells me that there's people from out of the past that you have to remember and honor, as well as yourself. But be careful that some of them don't try to lay guilt on you and take too much from you. Because in this position, what do you have to learn? It could be somebody is jealous, then somebody wants to take what you have earned. So don't let that happen, and be warned, as you were before in the other layout. Now, the next card is, what do you need to understand? And that's the Four of Discs. So evidently, you haven't had too much money in your life as you do now because of this change. And you have to learn how to handle it. And you're hanging on to everything. But don't go into fear. Don't go into, I'm afraid to spend anything, because that won't work either. Try to find a balance so that you can have happiness, joy, sharing, and free energy, flowing energy. What do you have to adjust to? And what does Spirit have to say? And the card is the world. And the world is the world. You have to learn how to flow in the world and how to be a part of many people, not just you yourself. You no longer can be a hermit or just concentrate on your family. You have to go out to the world. What is your new path, and how can you walk it now? And this is judgment. So beautiful. You're rising up out of your blindness, and you're being called to service. You're being called to help others. You're being called to take that beautiful mind of yours and spread it out to other people. Now, that could be done by writing, it could be done by social media, it could be done with radio and television. So you are walking into the world, and you are going to be successful in doing that. Beautiful. Now we have the angel card, and the angel card is the Three of Swords. Well, that makes sense if you're lost with somebody that crossed over. It's the sadness card, a hurt card. You have swords plunged into the heart, which means that you're coming out of pain. And the angels are telling you not to let that interfere and not to let that stop you from going ahead on this beautiful path that is planned for you. Let's see if we can clarify that. I have the angel deck here, and I want to pull an angel card. So let's see what the angels have to say. It says it's not the right time, which means that you're not finished with your mourning and you need to give it more time, but you will come out into the world. And the last card is, what is the outcome? And it's the Strength card, which you had in the beginning of the other reading. So the outcome is that you're going to get balance, and you have strength. You have the strength to do what Spirit is asking you to do, to lay aside all the things that you were unsure of and that you didn't know, and to take on a new mold, to be responsible, to be loving, and to be able to take care of whatever comes your way. That's so beautiful. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana in this spread, and that's always Spirit talking to you. It's a higher reading. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you from the Let's Show Your Light deck. And this says you're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north, or the true path that Spirit is pointing to you. You know, this week we have a pink full moon in Scorpio, and that will set you on your way. I know we're doing this for May, but that energy will be at your back, and I want you to know that. It says you're already doing it, and there you are. You're already doing it. So let's take a look at what that message follows up with. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Do not question things so much. You are on the right track. You are facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's all happening, and you are closer than you think. You are exactly where you need to be, and things are moving at a perfect speed. You know, Spirit is always slow. I call spirit energy the snail, just in case you want to know. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There is no rush. What you are building is being built. What you have planned soon will blossom. With every new day, there's a new brick being laid out for you. You have come a long way. The foundations are ready. Now, all that is needed is for you to trust the universe and keep walking forward on your new road. If a thought that things should be moving faster enters your mind, that is just you and your ego comparing your rising to someone else. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane. Water your own garden, knowing it is your time to blossom, and that's coming soon. So work your light. You have a beautiful light, Gemini, and you are already doing it. Keep going. I'm proud of you. Remember, the oracle is you. So work your light. That's what I have for you. But there's one more thing. I want to pull a rune for Gemini for May 1st through May 15th. So let's see what the runes have to say for Gemini during this time. You have the blank rune, and that's very interesting because you're walking a new path, and your path isn't set yet, but you are already doing it. You feel like it's going slow. Give yourself time to finish the morning and to accept the new road, and then to trust and to know that all is well in your world. The rune message for the blank rune is the unknowable. Blank is the end. Blank is the beginning. This is a rune of total trust and should be taken as exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny. Time and again, it rises like the phoenix from out of the ashes of what we call fate. Odin can portend a death, but that death is usually symbolic and may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. Here, the unknowable informs you that it's in motion in your life. You're already doing it. In that blankness is held undiluted potential. You saw that in your reading as well. At the same time, you are pregnant and empty. It comprehends the totality of being, all that is about to be actualized. Drawing the blank rune brings to the surface our deepest fear. Will I fail? Will I be abandoned? Will it all be taken away? And yet, within that blankness is held our highest good, our truest possibilities, and all of our fertile dreams. What a beautiful reading this was. You had a lot of great messages here, Gemini. That's what I have for you at this time. Thank you for listening. Please check like and join my channel. I would love to read for you again. Thank you for listening.